Hello again, watch friends. Welcome back. Something different this time. I'd like to share this little knife called the Mnandi. Reeve Knives is a middle to high-end knife maker that makes its home in Boise, Idaho. They manufacture folding and fixed blade knives designed for everyday work in a variety of styles. Perhaps they are best known for their industry standard integral lock mechanism. As an innovating company, they also played an essential role in developing the CPM S35VN steel, which is a powdered blade steel formulated particularly for edge retention, toughness, and corrosion resistance. CRK began operations in 1984 in a one-car garage in Durban, South Africa, when Chris changed his life from full-time tool and die maker / part-time knife maker to a full-time knife maker. He was the only employee for a couple of years. In 1989, the company moved from their native South Africa and settled in Boise. Reeve Knives has grown to 43 employees currently and has reached its present position as an established manufacturing company and a noted brand in the industry, often setting the standard for other knife makers. This particular knife is the Mnandi, which they call a gentleman's or lady's folder. It's a dressier version of a traditional knife. It's built with the same precision and quality as the rest of the Reeve knives and has a combination of an S35VN blade with the strength of the integral lock. And if you see a close-up here, you can see this right here is the integral lock that Reeve invented. It's got that nice sound when it engages. Very tough, no play, up and down or side to side. There are several versions of the Mnandi and several exotic hardwoods that are inlaid front and back. Recently, I've even seen a carbon fiber version of the Mnandi. And if you look at that wood, it's just really, really nice. You got the inlay on both sides. On the back side, you have the clip. Some of the hardwoods available currently include box elder burl, spalted beech, Macassar ebony, and bog oak. Previous models had walnut, cocobolo, and thia burl. This particular piece is cocobolo inlay. Here is the box that comes in. The pocket clip is really quite tasteful, I think, and allows the knife to be worn as a tie pin or be clipped inside a shirt pocket. The knife is also available in left-handed versions at the same price. So what are the specs? The blade length is 2 3/4 inches. The blade thickness is 0.09 inches. Overall length is 6.4 inches. Handle thickness 0.09. And the handle and the pocket clip are made of titanium. Just for comparison, this knife is the Reeve's large Sabenza. Obviously a much bigger knife than the Mnandi. Notice that I actually have this knife engraved. Chris Reeve will do that for a small charge. And again, here's the integral lock. I push that to one side. I can close the blade. I open it again. Very easy to do it one-handed. Carefully, of course. And like all Chris Reeve knives, when you close the blade, it has a sort of hydraulic feel. It's just a sign of high quality. And of course, the blade is centered. And like the Mnandi, there's no play up and down or side to side. All Chris Reeve knives are guaranteed for life, as long as the knife has not been modified in any way outside of their shop. CRK will, as an additional service to you, clean, tune, and sharpen their folding knives, and clean and sharpen their fixed blade knives. You just pay for shipping. Few companies offer that level of support. So what comes with the Mnandi? Well, you get a Chris Reeve leather case. I close the knife. Fits very nicely in the leather case. You get a tube of lubrication. This is Chris Reeve's version of lube for the knife. And you even get a tool to maintain the knife. This is the tool that will allow you to unscrew both sides, take the knife apart, and maintain it. You also get a few other things. You get a sticker, you get their warranty card, guarantee, all in the box. So, conclusion. This is definitely a sleek and elegant knife. It looks great, has flawless operation, and the different styles of wood, you can pick one of your favorites. Actually, my favorite is walnut. They didn't have walnut when I purchased this, so I went with the Cocobolo. Still very, very nice. And I can imagine as time goes on, I'll get a very, very nice patina on the wood inlays. As I mentioned, it's got that hydraulic feel when you close it. Just another sign of quality. And I really like the fact that Chris Reeve Knives stands behind their products. If you don't monkey with a knife, you can always have them sharpen it for free. And on other knives, they will also repolish the blade for you. CRK wants you to use and maintain their products. That's why they provide a tube of lubrication, grease, and a hex tool so you can disassemble and maintain the knife. But you pay a price for the elegance, quality, and craftsmanship, and support. In this case, the Mnandi is $400. If at your next board meeting you whip this out when someone asks to borrow a knife, I'm sure you're bound to get some approving looks. But only you can decide if it's worth it to have this quality and this type of knife as an everyday carry or at your work environment. If you don't own at least one of Chris Reeve's knives, I really think you're missing out. Whether it's this nice little knife here or one of the Sebenzas, large Sebenza, small Sebenza. They have probably about a dozen different models, all very nice knives. All knives that will probably last you a lifetime, and as long as you maintain them, I'm sure you can hand them down to the next generation and beyond. So there you have it, the Chris Reeve Mnandi, a gentleman's folding knife or a lady's folding knife. Thank you for watching. I will put links to the Chris Reeve webpage in the comments. And, as always, I'll see you next time.